All right, so we are back from the dunes from the first trip with the bike. Here it is. Obviously it needs to be cleaned up a little bit. It's pretty windy there, so it's just like covered in dirt. A couple of things to address. So I've been working with Walsh, still on the bike, working on an upper engine mount. As you can see, that's grinding into the exhaust. That's no good, not good at all. And then also relocating some of this electrical. And then I've got some leads on maybe doing the tank. We'll see as far as fixing it. The issue being it's like wire tied, so it's not really tied down to the bike. And then we also ordered a MetTech bolt for the bottom so that stupid hex bolt can leave. And then we can actually pound in these bolts, even though that bottom mount doesn't fit great. It works, so I mean, you know, we're just gonna leave it. So other than that, I mean, the bike worked pretty well, all things considered. We were able to dune it, was able to you know, work on a couple of things down there, as you can see in the previous videos, as far as getting our bolts and everything. So next order of business is our radiator hose. It's here. This Napa part number you can see, 11627. So that hose will allow you to use your stock radiator with the new CRF motor. Pretty trick setup there. Wow, that filter got really sandy. I was not anticipating that, but that's okay. Hopefully it didn't suck any into the motor. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, anyways, so we're gonna strip the plastics off, just kind of get it down so it's easier to work on. I still need to silicone some of these holes in the subframe because they're probably getting sand in them. Dump those out. And then, yeah, just kind of work from there. So I'll probably time lapse some of this again, kind of like normal. We'll get the plastics off, so it's just easier to work on. And yeah, we'll kind of give you an update there. See ya. We got the plastics off. The air filter was filthy. So probably gonna go to a uni on this build. I've got some over there, just didn't use them for this trip, so I'll use them next trip. So I'll clean that up. Inside the air filter looked fine. I need to figure something out for the oil breather because that had some sand in it, so don't want to blow up the motor. Don't want to get sand and everything. And sand usually just kind of gets in all this stuff regardless, but whatever. So we got the tank all unbolted. So next thing is really just the fuel line. Want to make sure that I don't jack it so it doesn't leak fuel everywhere. You can see here how we wired the fan. So, oh, that's not good. Interesting. Wonder if it'll start. Let's see. So the fan doesn't work right now, which is weird. Not really sure why, but interesting. I don't know. Some connector somewhere made this not work, so that's cool. It's really weird. We'll have to look at that. I don't know. So next order of business is we're gonna pull the tank because this little ridge under here where the stator goes, you can see that little metal piece there, this thing here. I need to get that out of there because that's what's hitting on the tank and not letting it sit down in. Once we can do that, it'll clear. Everything will be beautiful. Another thing is we're gonna order a +20 shift lever for this. So that should be pretty cool. I can't actually wear boots right now because of the shift lever, so that's not cool. So other than that, you know, it's whatever. Really weird the fan doesn't work. because the fan does work. It's just really quiet. I don't know why I thought it didn't, but whatever. So yeah, bike works awesome. We're gonna replace this radiator hose with the one over here. So now that I got the plastic off, I can kind of see how I want to do it. I'm not sure which way I want to do it. It'll probably sit in there. Sort of kind of like that, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I can fish it through the other side and show you guys. So, if I don't melt it on the exhaust, it's a little hot. Yep. So boom, it'll go there. We'll trim it a little bit, and then that'll fit beautifully. I think it's the same diameter as the normal radiator. We'll check. I've got the other hose there because we're gonna put that one so just black and black just matches. Won't look as dumb with the blue and black kind of stuff. So we'll drain that a little bit. I don't think I have to drain the whole radiator. I'm really hoping I don't because I don't really want to. You can see the lowering kit here with the Walsh relocating the stock plastics, and then all the electrical obviously for all this. And it's filthy, but you know, that's okay. So we'll clean her up nice. Probably not tonight because it's dark, but maybe just want to make sure we do a good job on it. And then we will go from there. So stay tuned for more. All right, so what we're trying to do here is it's this little flange that hits on the tank. So if we can remove this, and it's not really welded in there, so I've kind of bent it up a bit, seeing if I can just kind of fracture break it. Because if I can get that out, the tank will go down smooth. It doesn't need to go down this far. It won't hit on this. And then we can wire it all up accordingly. It'll look a lot cleaner. And then once the radiator hose is done and that's good, you know, everything will line up, bolt in, and then we'll just have the shifter, the beautiful hose. We'll have kind of a new filter setup thing here, and then maybe some other stuff, but we'll see kind of how it goes. So yeah, I mean, stay tuned for more, but we're gonna keep doing this, and I think this is gonna work. Walsh is working on those upper engine mounts, as well as a new way to mount the electrical in the front, because it's just not very clean looking. Doesn't look very good. Looks weird. So seeing if JB will sell me just the rear electrical mount, because that would be pretty sweet. And if they can, cool. And if not, you know, maybe we'll make our own under the seat or something, just to try to clean it up a little bit and make it look better. Thanks.